your listed weight is the lowest it's ever been since you've been here. Obviously, that had a purpose. What was that purpose?
Just my whole main focus this year was just being more twitchy, getting more speed on my game. I noticed a lot over the past few years that I was a little slow. I can move for as big as I was the past few years, but I feel like it'd be a bigger impact on the game and for my teammates as well if I lost that weight.
How much of that was your call, Mase, versus were they trying to tell you that they want a Sam Backer to be under 260, closer to 250? Was that your decision, or was that coaches, or was it both? Or
Coach Tosh came into our outside linebacker room telling us, the average weight around for the OLBs in the NFL is about 255, 270, and that's what he keeps telling us, reminding us, try to either gain weight or lose weight. And for me, I kind of took that into, I got to really chisel down and get right for this season, especially hopefully trying to get this as my last season.
How are you feeling up with it now, moving around the field?
Oh my God, I feel great. Out there moving like Noah Sewell.
Coach Lanning just spoke on your defensive versatility a little bit. He said he thinks you're the type of guy that can play multiple positions. So where do you think you're going to do the most damage this fall on the field?
It's hard to say right now. Just like he said, versatility. They have me out there playing on the edge as well as, out there on the slot, covering the slot, the tight end. You'll find me deep in the seams, like just wherever coaches want me to go, I'll go play.
Do you enjoy being that type of Swiss Army knife on the
Love
field?
it. I love it. That's what I love playing football, just trying to be on the field, sideline to sideline. That's the type of player I want to be.
You ever think you'd see the day that you actually weighed less than Trevin? I mean that because of where you guys came.
Yeah, definitely. The last few seasons, me and Travis, we've always tried to battle each other, whether we'll be who's going to be the heaviest this week or who'll be the lightest and fastest this week, And then this year, how they moved Trev to D-line and kept me at OLB was kind of funny. We still, when we were sitting over here talking about it, I was telling Trev, I was like, it's kind of funny to see how much bigger he is than I am and how skinny I got compared to last year and the last few years together.
How have you seen him do it? I mean, 55 pounds in 3 years is a lot, man. So, from what you've seen, how has he done it?
Trevin's doing an amazing job right now. He's striking blocks like I've never seen him. He's being more physical on the point, getting knocked back, being able to play his gaps right. He's starting to grow into the experienced player, knowing his plays, play-by-play. Even with tempo offense, he's starting to hang in there with us.
What's it been like learning from Tosh and Dan and kind of that transition this offseason in the Miller system?
I love Tosh. Coach Tosh, he brings a different energy to the team every day. I don't think you'll find another coach that has his type of energy, his enthusiasm, his love for the game. He really shows it, and he puts that into us players. Just you got to really love this game if you want to carry this game on for the rest of as long as you want to take it in your career.
Where have you really seen your game improve, kind of learning from them this offseason?
Coverages, for sure. I didn't really know a lot about coverages. I was really a flat player, last year, the last couple years, just dropped to the flat 5 yards. But now I'm starting to learn, seam coverages, carrying two, being able to play off 2-3 reads, all that. Yeah, pretty much coverage.
So you feel good about the weight, but what's the biggest challenge about playing with a little bit less weight on you now?
Holding the edge, that was one of my main things. Losing the weight was, I knew it would be a struggle trying to hold the edge with as light as I was. Going against Stephen Jones and all them, trying to fight a 350-pound man against a 255-pound man. It's kind of crazy. But that was probably my biggest struggle with all the weight loss.
Is that as difficult as you thought it would be during camp, or are you kind of still able to do that the way that you were last season?
At the beginning of it was this spring. Before spring ball, I really worked my butt off. I got all the way down to 235, 240, and then that's where I noticed the difference, and so I started putting the weight back on 255. So right around here is where I want to be for the season, 255, 260, so I can hold the edge as well as play in space, cover receivers and all that.
What does that process look like? What did you do to cut weight so quickly? I know everybody kind of has their secret.
If you ask my teammates, I probably eat the most McDonald's on this team. I eat McDonald's like on a regular. So, I had to make some sacrifices. I had to stop ordering McDonald's. That was probably the biggest thing. I was put down the McDonald's and really focus on trying to get my speed with Coach Jaws, bringing Coach Jaws and our strength staff, just trying to work harder, run faster, push harder, strain, like Coach Lanning always tells us, strain.
Does it feel better at this point, or
Way better.
Did you go back to the McDonald's?
I have my McDonald's here and there, you know. I got a crazy order, but
What's the order? We gotta hear it.
okay. So my order, when I was a little heavier, I used to be able to eat 2 McDoubles, 2 McChickens, 20-piece nuggets, large fries, large shake, and large Sprite. There you go. That was my secret. And that was just one meal. So like dinner, that was dinner. So yeah, that's pretty much why I was so big the last few years.
It's impressive.
Yeah, I could put down for it. I'm Tongan. I gotta eat.